Hey guys, welcome to Quinn's Tree Farm. Coming to you straight through the power of YouTube, right from Plymouth, New Hampshire. We're here at Glove Hollow Tree Farm at the New Hampshire and Vermont Christmas Tree Growers Association meeting. We're down here to meet new people and learn some new things. Had a couple of classes this morning and now we're having lunch, and then we're gonna have some seminars in the field this afternoon, so stick around and we'll learn some things. All right guys, so I'm here with Julia and Cole Ahern. They are the what generation? Fifth? They're the fifth generation of Christmas tree goers here at Glove
Hollow Christmas Tree
Glove Hollow Christmas Tree Farm. And they're gonna tell us a little bit about the tree farm. So all right guys, so when did you guys open?
So the farm has been in our family since 1897. At first it was a hay and dairy farm.
Okay.
We started planting trees, do you remember when? We don't know as much as
Before
our
you
dad.
were born, right?
Way before we were born. Our grandfather planted the first Christmas trees, and we only sold wholesale, so to like other businesses and stuff. And
Okay.
then my dad started the retail business, so we would have families come and cut their own Christmas trees, and
Kind of did the whole thing. So how many Christmas trees do you guys have on the field?
currently probably around 60,000.
60,000 trees?
Would you say that's how many we have right now?
That's more than we have. So now Cole, you're in charge of shearing, right?
Kinda. I'm mostly the crew.
All right, so you're a crew leader. And pretty much do it all. Do you shear as well?
Yeah, we both shear.
All right, and your dad said that you were in charge of sales.
I sell the trees.
You
yeah,
sell
I
all
guess.
the trees at the farm, so
Yeah, so the way we price our trees is a little bit different than other farms. We have, for our cut your owns, we have one price. It's usually around $50 depending on the time of like the month. So like at the beginning of the season, they're a little bit more expensive because you get first pick, and then
Right.
they get cheaper as we get closer to Christmas. The pre-cut trees we price individually, but all the cut your owns, whether they're 2 feet or 10 feet, are all the same price.
all right. And what kind of trees do you guys have?
We have balsams and Frasers.
Balsams and Frasers. Those are the best kind of Christmas trees, anyways.
Yeah.
And you guys must move like 6,000 to 10,000 trees a year, you think?
We
Somewhere
plant.
around
We plant about like 10,000 trees a year.
Yeah. And you guys both of you plant in the spring?
We do.
Now your dad said that you use the antique planter. Do you still use that?
Yeah, we
We
still
do.
use
All right. And you guys have to sit on that broken seat over there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that sounds like a fun trip. So awesome. And you guys, you graduated high school this year.
I just graduated.
Well, congratulations. You got through the COVID senior year, so that's a special trip. And you're gonna be 2 years?
I got 2 years left.
You got 2 years left, and you're going away to school?
I'm going away to school, yes.
Cool.
And then I'm coming right back.
Are you gonna be a Christmas tree grower like your brother? For you guys think you're gonna both take over the business, or
That's our
that's the
plan.
plan? So what are you going to school for?
Business and just small business management, entrepreneurship, and tourism.
Which is exactly what you need to run a Christmas tree farm, isn't it?
Exactly.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you guys for your time. I much appreciate it.
Thank you.
Julia and Cole Ahern of Glove Hollow Christmas Tree Farm.
This is what we use, a rigid. It's a 18-volt battery. We have 4 of them on the farm, and so that you don't get the pine pitch inside, we put a rubber tire. We cut it up, duct tape it around. It protects the inside from getting gummed up. And this is what we use. We have 4 men on Sawzalls. We have an extra man for the 5-man crew, and we have a generator down in one of the car vehicles, and we have chargers in the vehicle. And that we're always charging batteries, and one guy's running them back and forth as they run out in 30 to 40 minutes. We keep the men rotating throughout the day, and Cole's going to demonstrate how that works with this one. Anybody else wants to try it? We got a lot of trees to get done on the farm this year. Let's do them all. Go do some of the bigger ones.
Bend down and get as close to the tree as you can. Take the right off.
Go ahead and do the tree like you would.
How much space between ground and
About what he's doing, sometimes a lot more.
a foot or so?
Yeah. It makes the harvest go so much quicker when all you got to do is do one cut.
Mike, can you do that?
We start with usually one behind it that side. Yeah. And, we can do, I don't know, a couple thousand a day pretty easily. Would you say, Cole, with 4-man crew?
Yeah, something like that.
2,000? No problem. We try not to. Sometimes you'll get a guy on one of these and he'll start cutting into the tree, and we try and catch him right off and stop him, but I've never seen a tree die because of that. If anybody wants to try one, we've got one right here.
What time of year do you do it?
We generally will do it whenever we have help that is looking for some hours.
At what
And-
age or height?
We try that size there and bigger. Nothing generally smaller than that.
So I've got a question for the group. I mean, you know, with the Maine farmers, everybody's doing something different. You go online, some guys are actually, when they're planting, they're stripping the bottom foot off and putting them in the ground. I see the guys in Michigan doing that. What's everybody think about, when did they base it for?
John Aarons used to say he doesn't want to take any of that, the machine that collects the sunlight to build the tree. He says, I don't want to take anything off the tree.
Unless you're really anal, I want to make sure you're exactly 6 feet apart, pace and a half.
Yeah, the hole's too small for anything but a plug or one or 1-2. Yeah, you can have to put the plug.
Fair test.
How hard is it to swap that out? Swap that out? Use them before.
Anybody want to try the 3 before the 5?
So I use one of these on my farm, and we do about 3,000 to 5,000 a year just with the auger. And one man running the auger can run it pretty much all day with that power plant. And you don't get tired, but you can switch off. Anybody can do it. But we don't have rocks on our farm.
No,
very rare that we would see a
soil,
rock.
yeah.
And that will get right through it. Every 10,000 trees, you got to sharpen it. But we've been using it now for 3 years. We used to use a shovel. We'd get about 40% survival. I figure now with hand planting with this, we've gone from 40% survival to about 80% survival.
Mike, what do you use?
With a 4-inch auger like that, we can plant as big as 8 sections row. Or 3 threes. The biggest stuff we plant with that, and you would think, well, how do you fit the tree? Well, the roots pretty much bend a little bit.
Oh, you stick them in there. Oh, yeah.
You stick them in there, and the nice part is I go a lot deeper than that with mine because I want the nicer soil underneath. I don't want the roots sticking at the top. I do a good size hole. I have a lot of beautiful tilled soil that comes up at the top. You don't spin it fast when you pull out so the dirt doesn't go all over the place. It stays right there. And with probably a 2-foot hole sometimes, no matter what size the transplant, it fits in there pretty nicely.
I think it was obvious that the 5-inch hole was harder to do than the 3-inch hole.
How about interplanting after harvest between the stumps? And
That's what we use that for. Well, we use our tractor planter to do straight full rows.
yeah.
And we go through with mortality to clean up and fill in the hole.
What if you're interplanting, you still trees?
So if you don't, if you're going to use it, if it's in new territory, I don't care. Take something and kill that sod first. If you get this in sod, you really have a hard time getting enough soil to hold it.
Well, there you have it. New Hampshire Vermont Christmas Tree Association summer meeting. I learned a lot and I met some new people, and that's always really exciting. But we're in New Hampshire, not Maine, and as you know, you'd really rather feel bad in Maine than feel good anywhere else. So there you go, my friends. I'll see you soon.